In this video, I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to measure your shocks on your zero-turn lawnmower or standard rider. Now when these shocks go bad, this is a Simplicity tractor. If I were to buy these Simplicity shocks, they're 120 bucks a pair. Now if you want to go on Amazon and get some shocks, I happen just to choose this one because I thought the red looked cool with the tractor. These are only $39 a pair. Now I'm going to show you how to measure your old shocks, order the new ones, and get these installed. So in order to measure your shocks, whether it's front or rear, you want to put something underneath just to give it a little bit of unweight. You don't want to lift it all the way up. You just want to lift slightly. You're only going to move this up maybe about, for reference, about 1/4 of an inch. And now you want to measure eye to eye, or it's bolt to bolt, same thing. And right there I have 10 inches eyelet to eyelet. The other thing you need to know is the diameter of the eyelet, which is going to be the diameter, this inner diameter where the bolt is going to go through. So let's say it's 3/8 or roughly 10 millimeter. You need to know that, and you need to know eye to eye length. Once you have that, you can go on Amazon, type it in, and get yourself a pair of these shocks for about at least 50% less than the manufacturer shocks that came with your tractor. So let's get this unbolted. Unbolt this. You do want to add a little more pressure to your jack, and you'll know that when you have the right pressure when your bolts are kind of wiggly or a little bit loose. If you can take your bolt and not move it, then you need to add or take away some pressure. Just a little bit of pressure under here, so the bolt is kind of loose like that, and that will allow you to remove it. Now you know you got the right pressure under here when you can remove that bolt with your hands very easily. If you have to hammer it in or out, you have too much or too little pressure on here. Now I have the top nut loose. Gonna swing this back, take that right off. For reference, just double check your eye to eye. If you're plus or minus 1/4 inch, it's going to be fine on a lawnmower. This one happens to be exact. But if you take a look at how worn out these rubber grommets are, this one is the exact same diameter, exactly the same. $40 a pair, $120 a pair from the dealer. Now we're going to reinstall this the exact same way. I'm going to do the top first. Swing that in towards the bottom. Now you can rotate this around so you can line up that hole. I'm just going to turn the top nut until it gets a little bit snug. You do not want to tighten this all the way yet. You want to be able to rotate this around. And now when inserting this bottom bolt, it's not quite perfectly lined up, but you can raise and lower the jack very easily. This is probably a little easier if you had a bottle jack. You can really adjust it. I have to walk all the way around to adjust this one. So a bottle jack is probably going to be best. But I just need to put a little more pressure on there so this bolt goes in nice and straight and doesn't damage the threads. Now that both bolts are in, both nuts are snug, we're going to go ahead and tighten them up. Since these are nylock nuts, we need to tighten them up, but you don't need to over tighten them because they're not going to vibrate loose. Once you get it snug, you're going to go about 1/4 to 1/2 turn. That's as tight as you need to get it. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Now we'll go ahead and let the jack down. Well, in under 20 minutes, I got these done. What do you guys think about the look? Comment down below. Now, for me, 40 bucks a pair is a heck of a lot better than 120. I think personally the red looks cool. You can get silver or black as well, but that's basically all you need to do. Whether you have a Simplicity, John Deere, a Ferris, I don't recommend going to the dealer because you're going to pay a lot of money for new shocks. Whether you got a zero turn or a standard rider like this, All you got to do is measure that eye to eye. If you're plus or minus a 1/4 inch, that's close enough. It's nice if you can get it dead on. The inner diameter where your bolt goes through, it's the other important thing. Other than that, I'll put a link in the description below how I bought these off Amazon. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.